All right. I think we're live. How is everyone doing today? I am okay. I'm dealing with some bullshit, but it's pretty normal for YouTube. Move the chat. Hello, Jay. Rogelio. Ninja. What did I do before YouTube? I was a college student, broke college student. I was a pizza delivery guy. That's what I did. I saved that up, and then I had an internship that gave me enough money to get by until YouTube. How's it going, IDK? Dojo Lands, TFC. Kevin. Quick update. I gotta tell someone this. I gotta rant for a minute because I'm annoyed, and you guys are the best people to talk about that too. So I was making a Sunny Boy video, right? And I finished it, and I thought it was all good. You know, it went up. I scheduled it. It was gonna be public, and I get to I was watching Studio Ghibli that night, and I found out that they like content ID'd me, which happens, and you know, it's whatever. It's what happened to the AOT videos, so I didn't make any money off those. I thought, okay, that's fine. They like blocked the video from actually going live, so I had to the way it works on YouTube is I had to basically retaliate and say like, hey, this is fair use. I'm just using clips from your anime to like analyze it. But they didn't fucking care. So I have to take a strike, right? It's pending. Which is fine. I've had a strike before. I didn't do this part though. So when you get a strike, you can counter notify the company that claimed it, which is Shochiku Movies right now. Which the reason it's such a big issue with anime is because Japan doesn't have fair use the same way we do in America, so the law is different. But the YouTube law, the YouTube goes by federal law in America, so it has fair use. So they have to abide by fair use here. So basically, I have to like send some legal shit, basically saying, hey, like if you have a problem with this, you actually gotta talk to me about it. Instead of they use bots to kind of just surf the entire YouTube for this kind of stuff, which makes sense because some people just post like straight episodes of anime, which is wrong. So they're scanning for that stuff, but they claim other things like fair use for like critiquing and commentary as well. So basically, it's not gonna have an effect on you guys as long as it goes through perfectly fine, which it should. But I gotta like send it. I have to draft up like a counter notification saying like, hey, this is fair use. This is what I'm using it for. This is why it's not impacting you or your market value or whatever. There's a lot of things that go into it. But I have to wait 5 days. So like I have to get the strike in 5 days, and then I have to notify them and wait 10 additional days. And YouTube's also like really stingy about how you word things because it goes through another automated system when I send a counter notification, and they might just reject it, and they have to call customer service to be like, hey, I have everything here. You need to submit this to the company so they can see it. Because realistically, what they'll do is they'll ignore it. So they get the notification from me that like this is fair use, right? In the counter notification, and they have like 10 days to take legal action, which sounds bad, but it's not really. Basically what they would do, which is why it's favorable for me, is they would have to get a DMCA takedown notice and send it to me saying like, hey, we have legal action now. Like all DMCA takedown means is just you cannot upload this video, and it's like a legal notice of that. The DMCA is a kind of an American thing, so they would have to. They probably wouldn't even do that, and they also have to recognize fair use here in America. What YouTube's done in the past for Japanese companies that they don't want their stuff up, because some are really nice and don't care. Like, I had Kadakawa is a company in Japan. They accidentally claimed my video. I just put in like, hey, you claimed this wrong. They're like, oh yeah, and they retracted it. So they're really nice. They don't care. They're just looking out for people posting their videos or their just episodes of their anime. That makes sense. So these guys, they probably have an automated system. They probably don't pay no mind. So counter notifications make them have to actually look at it and look at how you use their content and if that's actually something that they're upset about. Usually they're not, especially in this case. It's just an analysis video. Some people don't want their anime to be analyzed at all, though, at the same time, but they also have to abide by the American law system. So it's just annoying is how I word it, because I have to go and write this shit for something that should just be perfectly fine, and then wait 10 days for them to either ignore it because they won't talk to me. I tried to email them, because you get their email after they strike you, and I said, hey, can we talk like about this, and like put in my whole fair use, argument. But they don't respond usually. They don't care. They actually don't care. It's just a system they have set up. So when you counter notify them, they probably won't even look at the counter notification, which means they're not going to pursue anything at all. Some people worry that you'll get sued, which is very rare. Very rare. You have to actually be doing something wrong, like trying to counter notify while you're actively being a nuisance, like posting episodes of anime. That's a scenario they might sue you because you're posting their anime. That's hurting their market value. Oh no. But yeah, they'll probably ignore me. I don't see how they would send a DMCA takedown notice. The other option would they send a cease and desist, but cease and desist don't really have any meaning. It's just kind of like a notice that like, hey, if you don't back off, we'll look for legal pursuit, but that's even rarer than a DMCA takedown. Most of the times, if you send a counter notification and you have like a probable cause, which you have to for YouTube to actually send it to them, it's like an 80% accepted rate, or the 80% just get ignored. You don't even receive anything. They have in the past though for Japan, per their law, they'll remove visibility in Japan of your video, which is fine, but they'll allow it everywhere else. So they've done that before. But yeah, anyway, I had a rant about that. I had to talk to someone about it, who you guys might not understand like the whole system stuff, because it's a bit involved. But yeah, so I don't usually fight this stuff unless it affects visibility. I don't care if like the video's ineligible for revenue. I understand. I don't care. It's when it like blocks it entirely. You can't even see the video. That pisses me off. I wasn't man enough, as I'll say, to do it with the Death Note video, but maybe I should have. Instead of doing the whole like it was just voice and the Patreon has the video, but too late for that. But I definitely want this Making Sense of Sunny Boy video to have video. I want this on YouTube. And I know it's fair use with all my heart. I don't know what else you would say it would be. But yeah. Alright, sorry. Charlotte is really good. Okay, I'm catching up. I watched Desert Punk. I have not watched that either. Desert Punk. Oh, it looks cool. And Charlotte. I've heard of Charlotte, so this one's not new to me. I haven't watched it though. You say it's good. Okay. I got those down. Other thumbnail, just tell me, will this stream have anything to do with Monster? No, absolutely not. I just throw random extra thumbnails I have, because so when I make thumbnails for videos, I probably make like 5 versions for a video. So that's an extra one that I have. I don't think I'll be using it. it's related to a video, and I want to talk about this that I'm making right now. So I'll get caught up in the chat first. So ChatGPT to send that. Yeah, I had ChatGPT help me write a counter notice when I have to send one. It's basically just, you're just saying like, hey, it's fair use. I think you guys misclaimed this video is usually what you say, because most of the time it's an automated system they have. Great merch idea, just draw a derpy version of anime characters you've covered and put the sock at the top. That's not a bad idea. I wonder, because it's technically fan art, sometimes like companies get weird about that, even though it's like your design, they're derpy like versions, but it's still the character. So like I always get worried because my one merch design right now, I used the robot from FLCL as an inspiration on drawing like kind of like the outline of a robot head. I don't think they care, but it was just inspiration, and I stand by that, so that no one gets upset at me. Let's see. You don't watch Charlotte, or at least put it. Yeah, so I got Charlotte on my list. What do I rate Neon Genesis? I think I put it at a 9.75. Maybe I put it at a 10. End of Evangelion's a 10 for me. Yeah, I think I have Neon Genesis a few points down. The problem for me with Neon Genesis is the end part, kind of like they run out of budget, which is understandable. That happens. But that's what happened with them. And they also had some technical errors with dialogue, like Kaji calls Lilith Adam at one point, which is just wrong. But obviously it's too late to fix that. That's just part of the show now. Grown up and realized Johan is just a loser. I can't enjoy Monster anymore. We're gonna get to that actually. We won't talk into detail because who was it? Someone was just starting Monster. Yeah, Bonin. I think that's how you say that. So we won't go into detail, but yeah, he's a nihilist. We'll leave it there, which is good cueing. Appreciate the work and effort. Sunny Boy is one of my favorites. I'm glad you like it. Hopefully this video goes up perfectly fine. It's on Patreon for anyone that's a Patreon member. It's on there already. They don't have this stupid YouTube content ID system that's just automated, where they can just claim whatever they want with no reason. So that's not an issue on Patreon. Ruger, what's your opinion on Black Lagoon? I've only watched a few episodes in Adult Swim, so I can't have a full-fledged opinion. I think it's decent from what I remember, but I was also like a 12-year-old, so anything was good to me. If I watch any rom-coms, it's actually probably one of my most watched genres. Like, I love technical anime that's good. You know, you watch it, you're like, this is a good show. But when I'm going to bed, sometimes I just want to watch something. Like I'm gonna show you. I'm watching Tenpuda right now. Tenpudu, sorry. Really shit show. I think Josh has watched this. One of my friends. Yeah. I like it. I don't give a shit. I watched 3 episodes last night and I loved it. Great show. Really bad show, but great show. Yeah, I watch rom-coms. Let's see. I think it's one of my, there's like a stat thing here. It's one of my most watched genres. Yeah, genres. Yeah, as you can see, comedy and romance are the 2 highest. So that kind of spells that out for you. I guess I do watch a lot of slice of life. I've never really thought about it that way, but though some of these I don't think you consider slice of life. Like, I don't know if you can say Plastic Memories is slice of life. It's kind of too depressing to be labeled as such for me. Am I good at art? Depends what kind of art. I'm okay. I'm not great. I don't remember if I have anything on my computer. I mean, I do graphic design. Like I designed the logo for this channel and stuff. Here, we'll scan my folder of pictures. Sometimes I have stuff in here. I don't know, like I do digital art. Like I designed this. I designed this shirt. I drew it. It's hand drawn. I used a digital drawing pad. I made this logo for the shop I used to have. I designed this shirt. I do a lot of, so like what I did for some of this is like I use inspiration drawings and then I kind of bring them in, and maybe you have like 3 different inspiration things. You mesh them together and then you it's like stenciling, I guess. I don't know the wording for it. I don't know. I like art, but it takes a lot of time to do, which I don't always have. So yeah, I've designed stuff. Most of it's for videos and stuff though, so I haven't really hand drawn that much. Yeah, I have like a lot of graphics that I've cut out. Some of these I've made. Most of these I find online. That's Elle and Yagami kissing. That's a great picture. I don't know why I have that. I don't know what video I used that in. But yeah, a lot of my stuff's graphic design. I like drawing. I took a drawing class at college. It was great. But yeah, it's just very time consuming. Which yeah, that's the issue I run into. Gotta crack your Patreon somehow. You don't have to do that. You don't have to find loopholes. Yeah, no, don't feel pressured to get Patreon. The stuff on there, there's some stuff that's not available on YouTube, but most of it is like you get like a merch discount, which I don't think anyone really uses, and then you get early access to videos. So, like they get the video when I finish it. On here I schedule like 3 a month. That's the difference. So like they got videos that come out in like 60 days, like the Sunny Boy one. So hopefully that one isn't just like it's a Patreon exclusive now. Hopefully that one gets onto YouTube. And I can settle this stupid copyright shit. Like games, if so, name your top 10. Damn, throwing that at me. I'll give you one. I love Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. I like all From Software games. Most of those are in my top 10. I like the Resident Evil trilogy, and I like Silent Hill. This like the survival horror stuff. Those are the games I play the most. I played a fuck ton of Power World recently, and I played a fuck ton of Marvel Rivals recently. But I wouldn't say they're my top 10. Sometimes I drown myself in games. Yeah, like Marvel Rivals, I've already played 52 hours. Probably got it like a month ago. So yeah. I also play real-time strategy games like Total War. I put way too much time into that shit. I'll like start a campaign and I'll play 40 hours. I'll stay up till 4 a.m. It's probably not good for me. So I usually try not to do that too often. Can't really stay and watch. Have a good stream. Thank you, Agent Skull. Have you read Don Da Don? No. I've only watched it. It looks like a decent read though. So I haven't read 20th Century Boys, but I want to cover that one soon. So I have to read it. But yeah, I want to move into manga this year. I want to cover some of that stuff. I'm gonna do Goodnight Poon Poon for sure. You remember that one child caregiver in Plastic Memories? That whole part was insane. The child caregiver. Vaguely, I don't remember what happened. Like what you're implying. Is that the one where the guy like tried to kill the kid? Is that the one you're talking about? Because I remember that part. Like the SWAT teams involved. That was fucking crazy. How you doing, Paint Base Punk? Your name is a tongue twister for me every time. I am designing a shirt right now. Nice. Good luck with that. How's the Yapception? It's pretty good. I went on a tangent earlier, but we're slowly getting into it. When you were a kid / teenager, Do you ever try to make a comic or a story, try to read it and find that it's shit cringy, but that it's a story better than One Piece? Oh. I don't think I did. I made, how about this? I can show you this. I can show you this. I was always into video stuff. So I made YouTube videos in middle school. And they're pretty ass. Let me find. Playing some afterwork bass guitar. What are you playing? You seen the up and coming RTS Tempest Rising? No, but I do now. Made by Ironworks. Yeah, it looks okay. That's not the type I usually play. I like the controlling the armies and stuff. Thinking back into Pokemon, I've just played. Oh, you've been playing Pokemon. I thought you meant the anime for a minute. I watched the XYZ series, but I think that was the last one I watched. It was okay. I stopped watching at some point. Currently rewatching Heavenly Delusions. What in the world? Never heard of it. I'm looking it up. Oh, it looks interesting. Alright, well, that's another one on my list today. Have you watched Tanya the Evil? There's another one. No, I don't think I have. No, I haven't watched this one. I've heard about this. This came out when I was, I think, in middle school. Yeah. No, I haven't watched it. Playing a riff that I'm trying to write myself. Oh shit. You're that in depth. You're writing your own shit at this point. That's sick. I love Angel Beats. Great show. Made me cry. Yeah, Angel Beats is great. Seen almost 30 rom-coms, and I would personally think that Kaguya-sama is one of the best ones. I agree with you. That one's, for me, season 3's peak. Season 1 and 2 are good, but season 3 is, it just hit it out of the park for me. That was so fucking good. Hello, Odd Job. You're watching Technolize. Good fucking luck. That shit's crazy and confusing. I got RD2. I didn't sleep for 2 days. It was not good for. Oh yeah, Red Dead did that to you. Red Dead Redemption. That happens. Yeah, you can share it if you. Yeah, if you put it in the Discord. Go to the Discord and share your rift. I'd love to hear it. I don't know if there's a summary needed for Angel Beats. It's not that confusing. I could maybe do a video on the message. That might be good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so on your topic about like cringy shit you did as a kid, I used to make Nerf videos and shit. This is like the old channel I used to have. It's called Crazy Sock Productions. And I would make Nerf War videos.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 20.
I guess it's monetized. I assume I got copyright striked on them. I've never been on these, so I don't know what happened to them. But yeah, this is what I used to make.
You watch that way.
They were shit. They're absolutely garbage. I think in this one we execute my little brother. I'm trying to find that clip. I think it's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. We have him like hostage in the back.
Okay, what is then?
And it's so fucking stupid. And I wore a GoPro. That's what I would use. But yeah, I put loud ass music on it. I don't know. It was a product of its time, is how I describe it. But yeah, they're pretty shit. They're fun to make though. I don't regret making them. They're cringy to look back on though. Hardcore Nerf. Yeah. So that's what I used to do. I had a bunch of Nerf videos. I also did like little skits. Oh my god, I used iMovies to edit. It was fucking something. Oh my god. Dude, these are bad. These are really bad. But yeah, that's what those are. Oh my. Will there be a My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute video in the future? Dude, fuck you. I don't know. I'd like to talk about it for the fun of it. Maybe if I feel like it. I have a video on Domestic Girlfriend coming out in March, and it's just kind of like a fun one because I enjoy watching that show. It's like the greatest soap opera of all time is how I coin it. So if depending on how that does, how like it's received, yeah, I might do more comedic stuff as well in the future. I'm making a comic right now. I started playing out like 9 years ago when I was 8, and every time I think the story is done, I tweak things, adding, and finally started drawing it a week ago. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there were kids in my class that did that. I remember one dude was writing like a Minecraft fanfic. He had like fucking, it was like 80 pages long. I just saw him typing away in computer class when we were in probably like 6th grade. In this video, I execute my, yeah. It comes out funny or not funny, I guess, depending how you look at it in context. But yeah, we used to do crazy shit like that. We hold them at executioner point as hostages, and then the other group, the other team would have to come and save them. We would do that, and then we'd have like melee fights. Were pretty fun. Yeah, they're just stupid videos. Yeah, you were just having fun. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't fun. I don't regret shit. But I'm saying they're cringy ass videos, especially because my voice is so much higher than it is now. Going back and watching them, I'm always like, oh my god. And there's also a period where I was in puberty, and those videos are crazy. Just how I sound. My hair is so fucked up. I look like a work accounting or something. I don't know why. Whatever. A video briefly going through trash anime. Well, in the 10 anime not to watch video, I did mention Oida emo, because I was so pissed when he why would you choose your sister, like your actual blood related sister, over all the other options you have? That was just stupid to me. I don't understand what he was thinking. I'm gonna start my first job on Sunday. First paycheck, I'm gonna buy Pikachu Nintendo 64 with Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Good luck at your job. I don't know what you're doing, but hope you find some enjoyment in it. Okay, I just remembered. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna mention the video I'm making right now that I've been working on. It's about nihilism. I don't know if you guys know what nihilism is. I assume you guys are familiar with at least the topic. But it's a new style of video that I'm working on, and it's basically using anime as a basis to talk about some kind of philosophical ideal. So yeah, the first one I'm going to do is nihilism. I am going to do a review of Goodnight Poon Poon. I should have waited and included Goodnight Poon Poon because it does talk about nihilism in that. Customer assistance is what you're doing? Ooh, have fun. Or customer service. Enjoy it, I guess. Hopefully you get good clients that aren't assholes. But anyway, so what this video talks about, keep in mind, Bonin, who's watching, monster right now. There is a monster section in this because Johan is the perfect nihilist. So I got the video set up right now. I gotta put like music and stuff down. I was fixing some audio. I had some finicky audio. I think I messed up my voice recording, but I salvaged it. It's all good. Anyway, it'll basically the concept is I introduce the philosophical topic nihilism, give you kind of the origins of it, how it came about, who made it, why. So like in this case, the Germans and the Russians coined the term nihilism, and then Friedrich Nietzsche, or Nietzsche, I think is how it was supposed to be pronounced, because that's how I did in the video. I had to look up the proper pronunciation so I get less comments about that. Yeah, Friedrich kind of made nihilism what it is, which is nihilism's an idea, if you didn't know, in his eyes, is something that humanity should overcome instead of like resonating in it. Some people, like Johan, choose to live in nihilism, believing there's like no meaning to life or anything, and there shouldn't be a meaning. But then there's in his that's passive nihilism in his mindset. Frederick also thought that there was active nihilism, which is this idea that you are pursuing a purpose. You want to escape nihilism where there's no meaning, and usually people arrive at nihilism because of like failing government structures, societal structures, stuff like that, religion, failing religion. Anyway, when your morals, are broken, usually you arrive at nihilism because those don't mean anything to you anymore. They lost their meaning. So you're without meaning. And the whole point is that active nihilists should pursue meaning. And you kind of arrive at different ideas. Like existentialism is a pretty famous one. So it's like postmodernism. That once people go through nihilism, they usually arrive at that, where it's like existentialism is the idea that you apply meaning to your own life. You're in charge of that. There is no, divine meaning that you're just going to find. You have to make that meaning. So that's that idea. And so Technolize, one of you guys was watching Technolize right now. I mentioned that again because it's a great story, and its whole world is about nihilism. It has both active and passive in it. Johan's the perfect or passive nihilist, and so is Shogo Makishima. They differ in the sense that Johan was like just the purest form of nihilist. He was so fucking just like a monster. He had a lot of other shit going on, which you could make a whole video analyzing the different facets of Johan, but a big part of him is nihilist. And then Shogo Makishima from Psycho-Pass is more of a political and ethical nihilist, where he believes all the structures should be destroyed. Johan kind of moves towards more of like, I want to destroy everything, kind of out of boredom, kind of out of like, I don't care. It's out of apathy, I guess is the word for it. Makishima wants to watch what people will do without any boundaries. He wants kind of like anarchy. So yeah, his is a little different. So I talked about both of them because they're perfect nihilists. They're perfect people to talk about that with. And then some people are confused by this one. Shinji Ikari is not a nihilist, but he did go through a nihilist journey. He went through a period of active nihilism. So that's why he's good to talk about, because you get a different perspective. So you have these two characters that are just pure nihilists. They're passive. They're not going to change. And in those stories, there are people that went through an active nihilist kind of progression, but they're not like the main focus like Shinji is. And you get a lot better of a look at active nihilism through Shinji. But yeah, he's an existentialist technically, because Shinji found his own meaning in his life. So he's the perfect one to talk about. But yeah, he's not a nihilist. I think some people analyze Shinji, they call him a nihilist, which is incorrect. But they can say that he went through a journey of nihilism, because that is true. That is totally true. I wouldn't know. I would say Asuka's kind of the same way. She did have a period where she was probably, she didn't have any meaning in her life. She definitely went through like a period of nihilism, but she escapes it too, because we see her at the end of Evangelion accepting suffering and coming back to Earth along with Shinji. So that ending's a bit more bleak. I talk about that as well. How both times Shinji overcomes nihilism, but the end of Evangelion versus the Rebuild series, the end of Evo one's a bit more bleak, which is, you know, it can happen. Yeah, that's a bit, paint based. You bring up a good point. There is a side of nihilism that's like, that one I'd kind of strayed away from explaining, because it's kind of like a secondary thing. It's not as important to the main concepts. But yeah, they believe nothing matters, which includes reality is not a thing, you're not a thing, you don't matter. It's really apathetic. It's a bleak outlook. So there is no reality is the idea, that everything is like a void of nothing, of meaninglessness. So that's kind of, it's weird. It kind of muddies the topic a bit. So that's kind of why I avoided it, because it's not as important to the main concept, which is nothing matters. And so does Shinji from Evangelion feel nihilistic and end of Eva? Yeah, so Friedrich Nietzsche. Yeah, sorry. I was saying Frederick, wasn't I? Shinji and end of Evangelion, he is going through that nihilism phase. That's kind of like when he's facing himself in his head during the whole third impact. He is actively going through that phase, but he is pursuing like an understanding or trying to find meaning, which is how he escapes it. That's why he's not a nihilist. You can say he's an active nihilist for some time, but he becomes, Friedrich calls it the overman, which is people that overcome nihilism and arrive. I think his kind of way of saying was that they're superior beings or human beings because they're capable of attaching meaning to their own lives. So he is kind of a nihilist for a few episodes. He goes through a rut, but he does successfully get out of it. So that's why he's not. You can't say Shinji is a nihilist at the end of the day. You could say like he went through a nihilist phase, which is anyone who questions the like moral belief structures and everything of society. Like if you actively go against society, you tend to get labels a nihilist because you are rejecting the meaning that other people are attaching to their lives. Like let's say you leave a religion, you go through a period of nihilism because you don't have meaning currently until you find a new meaning. Now if you find that meaning in a different like societal structure, like another religion or something, you're not going through this is me hypothesizing at this point, you're not going through active nihilism at that point because you're not going to the other side, which involves some kind of forming a meaning on your own terms. That's what active nihilists usually arrive at. Yeah. Technolize is great. Shinji was more depressed than a nihilist. Yeah, I mean, most of the show he's just depressed. He never thinks life doesn't have any meaning until he's actually like facing that, which is when he goes through the whole third impact scenario. In the Rebuild, I don't remember if there is a point where he is a nihilist. There might not be, to be honest, because I think he deals with a bunch of trauma. I'd have to watch it again to decide that. But I think he's just depressed most of the time in that one. Maybe the angel from Devilman Crybaby is kind of... Yeah, I haven't watched Devilman, but I'm going to for a video pretty soon. He might be. I don't know. Evangelion Berserk levels of traumatic backstories and pre-planned out destinies, how to escape it and the consequences, eternal damnation. But of course, the story will have wholesome, quiet parts. Yeah. You make a video about the OG Ghost in the Shell movie. I am doing that. Good catch. I don't know when though. I gotta still watch it and script the video and everything. What made me think about what defines life when a machine could be considered a being or a life form? Yeah, that's a cool concept. That's a very big debate. It's interesting. I know Shinji was very existential from episode 4. On the cliff, it was meant as a subtle hint of Shinji contemplating self-deletion. Yeah, they do a lot of that. What is it? Kind of just showing you shit and letting you try to think of what it means. They did a lot of that in Neon Genesis. How's it going, Nicholas? I've not read all of Berserk. I've read through the Eclipse. Why did I stop is a great question. I don't even remember. It was in high school at some point. I think I got distracted by something else. Shinji was not the person, yeah, to choose to do that. But he was the only person. That's what they make you think. Who else but Shinji would pilot his mother? No one else is capable. Was it just me who didn't find AOT and Berserk depressing? Sure, they were bleak, but not depressing. But even Gellen really fucked me up. I don't know. AOT's pretty... It's not the same, though. I'll agree with you on that. But I would argue Berserk is depressing as shit. Sunny Boy really makes you think about everything and everyone. Yeah. That video, which is why I wanted to come out with video or like footage on it, it's hard to understand unless you show visual aid while I'm talking about it. But I broke it down and I broke down each segment into the episodes because each episode carries like its own themes and meanings, which is what happens or what I talk about. But obviously, like I chose specific things I wanted to cover in each episode. Like this is the theme I want to latch on to the most and talk about. And I also tried to carry over the bigger message of Sunny Boy, which is existentialism. That's like the big theme, implying meaning to your own life. Some people, because this is why I want my video to go out, because I don't understand why it wouldn't, is because other people have analyzed Sunny Boy and used clips and it's been perfectly fine. But a lot of people get locked up in this thing is like, these kids don't have any meaning. They don't have meaning. They stop halfway. They get to the nihilist point where there's people questioning why anything should have meaning and that nothing does have meaning. But like most of the characters arrive to the conclusion of implying meaning to their own lives. But some analysis failed to get to that point. I don't understand how they did that. Maybe they latched on to characters like Hoshi. Hoshi doesn't really find any meaning at the end of the day. He loses his meaning and then basically becomes obsessed with death. And then Asakaze even found meaning, though it was more what we talked about like before nihilism. He relied on social structures and stuff to give him meaning. And it kind of was a way of him distracting himself from those thoughts of what does life mean. So it's such a good show. That's why I'm so adamant this shit comes out. I'm so adamant that I get that copyright strike resolved. Because like it's fair use, motherfucker. Let the video go live. It's good for the community. Like the explanation of Sunny Boy, it's okay to not understand. It really shows. It really somehow helps you understand it. Yeah. Yeah. Not everything in Sunny Boy makes sense. That's kind of part of the point. Like, if you guys have seen it, there's like the principal. His role in the story doesn't make sense. Not supposed to. You know, parts of life are just coincidental. Or, random. So. Other people have analyzed it, but not like you, big dog. Yeah. I'm resolving this strike. I want that shit out. Yeah, it's such a good anime. So Shochiku, I think that's their name. I can't. Shochiko, whatever the fucking company is. They don't know what they're doing. They can't block this. Not on my watch. Yeah, I know Straw Ninja. I know. It's coming. It's coming. It'll be out soon. It actually won't. I mean, either way, I have to wait 6 days to counter notify for the strike that they're trying to put on the video, and then I have to wait 10 days for them to put it up again to where I can post it. And then after that it'll come out eventually, but that's at least like mid-March at best, depending how fast they work. It's kind of annoying. Be heartbreaking if you can't post your Sunny Boy video. I've been waiting since I watched it. Yeah, I mean, like, so if it does, you know, have this hiccup, and it for some reason they don't accept my counter notification, I'll do something. It's on Patreon, obviously, because again, it's fair use. How I used I just used it like clips for visual aid. So what I'll do is, if for some reason it doesn't get out on YouTube, I'll make it free on Patreon for a day, and then it'll just go back to being part of like the Shujin tier for access. But I'll alert everyone, like, this day you can watch the video for free, because I want people to see it. I would be disappointed in YouTube if they get in the way of this. What's this ranking? Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. I was gonna do some tier list, anime tier list for fun. They'll give us their email. I'll make a bot to spam them. I got you. Whatever it takes. Yeah, alright. Hold on. I don't want to reveal my email, you know? Yeah, okay. So, this is like the copyright stuff you get, you know, like, oh, they're going to take it down in 7 days. Shochiku Movies, they're the guys that, I think they're a copyright holder for this company. But yeah, this is their email. I don't even know if they use this email, guys. I'll be honest with you, but you're welcome. Try to be a little nice. Just feel free to email them saying, you know, the Sunny Boy community wants you to acknowledge that this is fair use. Please revoke your removal request. Do it however you may. Just try to be a little nice so they don't get mad at me. I would hate for them to get mad and, like, I don't know, become, I don't know, spiteful. That's the word. I don't want them to be spiteful. I want them to acknowledge, though, that people want to see this. And it is fair use. Whatever makes them actually fucking talk to me, because they're not gonna just listen to my email. They don't care enough. It's sad, but they act like they care because they strike it, but then they just don't fucking respond to you. You try to talk to them like, hey, can we talk this out? What's wrong? Like, what is it you don't like about the video? They don't fucking respond. It's so sad. Little nice cannot promise that one. I mean, you do you, but let it be known. Be nice to them. They're human. They're human. They might not speak English. All right, yeah. Tier list. Let's do some tier list. Screenshot the email if anyone wants it. Yeah, go ahead and put it on Discord. But yeah, if you guys want to, in protest, basically email them saying, hey, you like wrongly claim this video as copyright. This is a fair use scenario. Yeah. Just watch the Making Sense of Evangelion. Yeah. Everybody loves those. Everybody loves those. All right, you guys choose what. Oh wow, there's a lot of these. Yeah, choose from these. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Go ahead, and I'm gonna come back and see what you guys are wanting. Spam pictures, like, dude, they're gonna hate me. Don't make them hate me. Thanks for sending that to Discord. Just be careful how you spam them. It would be a shame if it came back to suck as him promoting harassment. Yeah, I do not condone harassment. That is not why I gave that email out. Someone clipped that for legal reasons. Just politely tell them that it's a fair use and they should revoke their copyright claim, and it's good for the Sunny Boy community. That's what we want. We want them to respect YouTubers. That's something most people don't do. We want them to respect our community and know that, hey, we just want a video. We want to talk about, you know, your anime. It's good for you. It's good for your promotion. It's like free marketing. So that's what we want. We want, you know, good interactions with our community. But yeah. All right. I saw anime pro tags and anime and tags. Awesome. Thank you, Str Ninja. Thank you. I think I'm saying your name right, but correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, where did you guys see that? See waifu tier list, anime tier list, Naruto characters, anime protagonist. All right, we'll do this one first. It's only 98. There's an antagonist somewhere, right? Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. We'll do this one then first. Gonna write them in English and Japanese this time. There you go. I only send them in English because, I mean, YouTube's things works in English, and they have their stuff in English, so I assume they know English, but yeah, they might not. I know you're Straw on Discord. I didn't know if it's Ninja and then Stranja. I'll just say Straw. It makes it easier. But yeah, all right. All right, we'll do anime protagonist first. Got all these. I love these ads. So great. All right. So, okay. I don't even know half of these. This is an interesting ensemble as well. All right. This is definitely Devil May Cry, which I haven't seen, so we're going to put that over there. I have no clue who that is, so we're going to put them over there. That's my real name. Oh, okay. How do you say your real name then? Frank, welcome to the NHK. Do they have him in here? Where is he? Man, I don't see him. I think they have Aaron Yeager in here twice. Or maybe I'm tripping. That's Shinji though. Is the Discord through Patreon? No, it's free access. It's in the description of this live stream actually, if you wanna. There's a link for it. Serbian name, so of course it's pronounced differently. Okay, I'll just do Straw. All right. Let Google say if you wanna just let it say it in Serbian, just be fun. All right. I Google this. Google Translate. Not in Japanese. Where's the auto? Auto.
Strahinja.
Strahinja.
Strahina? Maybe. Maybe that's right. Some elude me. Okay. We'll start with Boruto because I know. We're just gonna go straight to F. Well, I guess we should have a D tier. Haven't watched. We just won't have that one. We'll do an F tier. This is just actually. Let's call it. Shit I hate. That's a good name for it. Make it icky gray. It's almost right. Okay. So it almost got your name right. That's good. Ignore this bra outfit occasion thing. I don't know. We'll just do that. Yeah. Okay. I hate Boruto. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think you all agree with me. This is Spirited Away. I don't remember her name. But I would say she's an A tier protagonist. I don't think that's a bad place to put her. I don't know who that is. This is Ed. I think Ed's an A. I don't think he's that interesting overall to where you can put him an S. I think S tier should be for people that are multi-layered. Ed doesn't really come off that way all the time. I think you'd be a fair A. He obviously does make a transition as a character and becomes a different person by the end of the series, but it's not as like nuanced. It's kind of just he changes. Komsuertad. I think that's how you say it. I'm not German, so I probably messed that up. Yeah, Come Sweet Death. It's on Apple Music. That's where I listen to it. Boruto is ass. They did Naruto and Sasuke so dirty. Boruto, yeah, okay. I gotta make this oh no. What is it? I gotta make this argument. Boruto has some pretty fucking cool moments. But overall it sucks ass. What cool moments I'm talking about is when Naruto does the Nine-Tail mode. It's like Biodon or something. Biodon. I don't remember what we called it, but that was a cool ass moment. I'll look it up. I gotta show you guys this. So that's what like originally made me watch the show, give it a chance. I wanted to see this scene, and I ended up skipping most of the show to go watch this scene and then give up. I never watched anything after this. Yeah, this fight where he's in this, oh, you can't even see it. This fight where he's in this mode is so fucking good. I don't know why most of the show wasn't like that. I was actually disappointing. Welcome to the Discord, Kaid. Older manga Boruto, maybe, but anime him, no. Yeah, okay. The anime sucks. You could make a point. You can make a point with the manga because it's not as filler based. The anime is so fucking full of filler. It's crazy. Did cooking with sock returns make Big Smoke's order? That's a good point. I could probably make that. It may return eventually. How about that? Badion? I don't know. I was close enough. Yeah, we'll leave Boruto at that. Oh, I can just report the ad? Oh. Thank you. You're a savior. It's pronounced raid. Okay. Oh, wait. Cade. I got it. Thank you. I always need help with my pronunciations. It's not a new thing. I don't even... Naruto's gone and Sasuke's in a tree. Sasuke's in a tree? That's fucking crazy. What is the meaning behind the tree? I'm actually not going to worry about it. That's probably too much detail. Never understood why Naruto wrapped his prosthetic arm in bandages. I don't know. It'd be fucking cool, I guess. They just do weird shit sometimes. I don't know who that is. Yeah, alright. We're on Ed. I think Ed... I've made my point with that. I don't think anyone argued against that. I don't know who this is. I think he's in a sports anime. So... Aaron, I think, suffers the same issue as Ed. I would put Aaron in a C if it wasn't for his season 4 appearance. He becomes a better character in season 4 because he seems more wrapped up into just how, you know, suffering the fucking world is. So I'm gonna put him in B. I think he's a B tier protagonist. But his early appearance is so fucking annoying. I don't like him in the first fucking part of the series. He's kind of just annoying. Sasuke is trapped in there, and Boruto's taken years to get him out. Well, I didn't even know he was trapped in the tree. Well, fuck. Boruto sounds like such a great show right now. Put Deku in C and or D. Alright, I'm going to take your word for it. I haven't watched My Hero yet, but I would probably agree with that if I did. I've heard that My Hero is not that bad, but my issue with it is I see the fan base and it makes me not want to watch it, and I feel bad for that. But they're just so toxic at times and weird. I've read some weird fanfic for videos, of course, not on my free time. Not on my free time. I don't know who this is, so we're gonna put him down here. This is Gintama. I haven't watched a lot of Gintama, but I'd give him at least a B tier, above Aaron, of course. As a character, though, he's probably A. I think that's fair. Deku's cool, but he isn't top tier. Well, then we got a C. I think we got a C moment there. All right, we got Gon here. I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter. I'll see what you guys say, and then I'll decide. Is it FLCL? Is he in here? Naota? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, I don't see him. Maybe I'm blind, though. Alright. I heard someone said Gon's an A. Okay. I agree with you. I think we won't do any write-ins. Gon and B. So we got an A and a B. My cousin said Deku's overpowered, done right, but I didn't watch much after episode 8, so I don't really know. Yeah, okay. That's fair. You gave it a chance, at least. No one can diss you for that. This is the my rom-com anime. I like his character. I give him an A. Below Tokyo Ghoul. Oh yeah, that's Naota. Thanks. My eyes are failing me. I didn't see him. I would agree. He is a very developing character, and it's interesting. Definitely an S tier character. I think we're going off of writing, not just likability at this point. Yeah, I am blind. Yeah, next to Naruto. Yeah, I found him. I found him, guys. Gin's an A tier. Okay, we agree with that. I put Aaron in B or A because he's a really good anti-hero, and I can't think of it. That's why I put him in a B. I'd put him in a C if we didn't include season 4. So I would put him in an A if we just did season 4. So I think B's the middle ground for accepting that in the first 3 seasons he was a piece of shit. It's kind of annoying. So MHA isn't bad. It's just that Deku doesn't change that much. Whole big edgy arc. Okay. See more from Gurren Lagann is S tier. Still haven't seen Gurren Lagann. I have to start it soon. This is a community list. I'll put them up there. Lost interest for some reason. It's My Hero. It's a shonen. They're pretty standard. It's pretty easy to lose interest in them. I don't know who this guy is. He looks kind of recognizable, but I don't know him, and I don't know him or him. Is that I don't even know who that is. We're gonna keep going. That's Hinata, right? From IQ. He's a C. He doesn't fucking change. He's kind of, I don't know. I like him more than Deku, I'd say. But that's obviously just me saying that. This is the Love Live girl for the from the first Love Live. I put that at a D too. She's not really that noticeable. This is who's this? It's Bleach. Ichigo? Yeah, that's how you say it. I haven't watched that much of Bleach. I put him at the same tier with Eren. No, I put him here. Maybe someone will disagree with that. Put Naruto A or B. I think that's a fair estimate. A for Naruto. Spike is S tier. I agree with Spike being S tier. Great character. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say I think Naruto deserves to be in above Eren in B. I think that's fair. No, I'll put him below Eren. I put Gon at the end of A. Yeah, I think this is how I like it right now. Maybe put her here. If she can fit. There we go. So the Tokyo Ghoul, we got to think. Are we doing manga or are we doing anime? Because his anime counterpart goes an entirely different route for the character, and I don't like it. But I did like his character route for the manga. Ichigo wrong, at least A or B. I'll put him in B then. Because I'm going off of what I've seen like probably 10 years ago. Put the kid from Mob Psycho in S. I can't do that. I can't do that. I haven't even seen it. I'll give him an A. Where is he? He's a distinct Aries. I haven't seen Mob Psycho, so which I do need to see. I keep being told to watch it. I get flamed, but I'd rank the big three: Dragon Ball, Bleach, and Naruto. Naruto's 1. I agree with your lineup. I think Dragon Ball is a 3 for me. It's good, but it's not like not that good. I think Naruto did it better. We're going the whole weekly shonen bullshit. I don't see the Azumanga Daioh I guess didn't make the cut. Not mainstream enough or something. They decided to uninclude him.
Oh no.
High B, low A. Ooh.
Oh no.
Who are we speaking on? Place the dude from Erased on S. I think that's fair. S tier for I don't remember the name. Where is he? We said Spike's in S. I'd agree with that. Where is he? I know he's in here. Right there. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep him there for now. I think I'm gonna have to argue that he's just an A. How about Aaron? His ranking just joined in. The reason is I don't like Aaron in season 1 through 3. I think he's just a very bland character. But in season 4, he finally has like a change where he actively thinks differently, and he kind of does in season 3 as well. He does have a change because he gets captured and realizes, holy fuck, everything's not black and white. But season 1 and 2, he's a fucking annoying person half the time. He just screams and acts angry and just doesn't think about anything. And then season 4 comes around, he is probably the most forward-thinking person. He's just focused on trying to get his route, you know? So then he seems like a more multifaceted character. So in that sense, that's why he's in B. So I would have put him in A for season 4, but I would have put him in C for season 1 and 2. Lelouch is an A. I don't know. I'll put him high A. I'd agree with you in the sense that Lelouch doesn't really have a character development. He's kind of the same until the end, and he's always right, in my opinion. You could also argue that he's never right, but A for Akira, I agree with that. Where is he? Yeah, I'm blind again. You guys are gonna have to point him out for me. I don't fucking see him. That's Subaru. I'm putting him in S for sure. I just went by him. I know he's here. I can't be this blind. Where the fuck is he? Can someone point him out again? I'm blind. He's got Light Yagami. He's an unlikable character. I'll put him in A. But he's also a good character. The MC of Wonder Egg. Yeah, this is a weird list. They got some like lesser known anime and then just straight shonen popular. Under the Panda. No, there he is. Yeah, I'd say he's S. I put him under Naota, but he's a very developing character. He actively changed. It's not that nuanced. Like they really slap you in the face at times. Like the part where he becomes her knight, like that stuff before then. But you really do feel for him because he kind of acts immature, but he gets over that. Just watched Sailor Moon, loved it for some reason. Most people do. It's peak, so don't know why I liked it. Right up there with Holy Grail of anime movies, Akira. Wow. That's impressive. Alright. Back to the list. We got Lane here. I'd argue Lane's an S tier. Actually, I'd argue she's an A tier. Based on the fact that her character's pretty on par with Light and Lelouch. She doesn't really change that much. Her knowledge changes, but her as a person is kind of more stagnant. I kind of disagree with what I just said, to be honest. She's not stagnant. What is it? She just doesn't change as much as the other ones. It's not as layered of a character. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Below who? Tokyo Ghoul guy from... Oh, the Blue Exorcist? Mid-A trust? I'll give you a low A. I'll give you a low A, because I've never seen Blue Exorcist. Light Yagami was cool. So cool that Plan to Kill L was insane. Yeah, it was. But overall, he doesn't develop as a character. He's a fucking asshole to the end. That's also his character. That's his whole point. He's a failed person. Yeah, I don't know Rascal's name. But I would give him a B. I'd put him with Aaron. Let's see. This is Kaneki, isn't that his name? If we're going with the manga one, I'd give him a B. Right before Naruto. Shinji's on here. He goes through some crazy development. I'll put him on S too. I don't know what the panda is. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I recognize some of these still. This is Madoka Magica. This is like they got Devil's the part-timer in Blend S, which is like this super random. I watched this actually. It was a popular meme, but the show was pretty ass. Yeah, this thing. This came out in 2017. I didn't even know that many people watched it. Just like a cafe thing. It was okay, but to include it on this anime protagonist list, that's sad. I don't really care for her. Put her in D. Yeah, your boy Shinji Kun is on here. I can't escape Evangelion. I've kind of accepted it at this point. Like, even in the most recent video I did, it's not even about Evangelion. I had to bring up Evangelion because it's just like, oh, that's perfect for this topic. Holy shit, what did I do? Okay, we fixed it. Yeah, I agree with you. Devil Part-Timer 1 was good. I watched that full season. I don't think I finished Part 2, though. When it came back after, what, 5 years? That was a crazy decision to bring it back. Zombie Girl's on here? I know the meme you're talking about. Where's she at? I'm so blind, guys. I can never pick out characters on here. Alright, look. I'm just gonna start looking for people I know. Luffy as a character, I'd give him an A. I wouldn't put him above some of these other characters, but I'd give him an A. He does go through some development, though it's really slap in your face development, and it's really not that impactful. It's not like the story itself changes. It's pretty much the same stuff. He just learns things, you know, learns new things. Dr. Tenma, holy S tier. I'm putting this guy above, what's his name? Not Rentaro. Why am I saying Rentaro? Subaru. I'm putting him above Subaru. Dr. Tenma is such a fucking G. This is the Maid Sama. No character development really. We'll put her in a D too. We'll put her high D. D's not necessarily bad. It's just there's nothing really happening with the character. They're kind of like a fucking straight pencil line. It's just nothing going on. Same with this. I watched this show. I forget what it's called. It's about like a guy that does manga art. She's the main character though. It's decent. Yuji Itatori, I think I put him with all the shonen guys. They don't change drastically, but they do change. But he also does change more than like Naruto does. Naruto kind of keeps himself relatively the same throughout the series. He does deal with like internal strife, but he doesn't really change that much. He always gets his way, which is the issue I have with Naruto when I watch it. Great show, but Naruto's never forced to make a hard decision, which is part of what his character is, which like I should kill pain, which is an interesting topic, but he doesn't. He's like, oh, we the same, like let's stop this cycle of hatred, which is what needs to happen. But it's kind of unrealistic. Like the guy killed your entire village, and I mean, admittedly, the fact that he did forgive him is the only reason they came back alive. But the guy killed your whole village, and you're gonna just be like, hey, no hard feelings, bro. I don't like you, but I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna take revenge. That's just kind of weird to me. So, but I love the pain arc. It's one of my favorite. Where am I putting Tanjiro? I'm putting him on a C, guys. Reason being, he's not a dislikable person. It's just that he doesn't change. He's always the same person. Tanjiro never changes character. He's the way he is the whole way. That's sometimes the problem with shonen characters. Why they're not like interesting. Like the shonen, the whole anime or manga can be really good because it's shonen. You know what you're getting into, but it doesn't mean every single character is interesting. Tanjiro is one of those MCs that just don't really have anything like going on. They're kind of, you put yourself in that situation, and you just kind of follow them, and they like do the internal strife thing, like, oh, he's got to get better, he's got to get stronger, but mentally he's not really ever faced with anything to overcome. He's like, oh, I'm weak, and then he finds a way to be stronger. I gotta help my sister. and finds a way to do that, but not really has to like Lelouch has to sacrifice shit to do what he wants to do. Like he makes hard decisions and that weighs on him. But you never really see that with some other shonen characters. They don't have the burden of their actions. Like Spike Spiegel carries the burden and inevitably, you know, perishes or doesn't, depending on how you see the ending. Because if he was carrying that burden, he wanted to release it, so he went and attacked the headquarters. That's to me what makes a good character. You give them internal strife or something to fight, and they have to actively change their ways or change how they think about things to progress. Otherwise, they get lost. Why is Okabe not on this list? That's a great question. I didn't make this list. We went to anime tiers. We just picked what was up. That's it. This is a weird fucking list. I think we've already established that. They have a weird combo going on here. Astra's not on this list, I don't think. Honestly, we could just bomb this list right now. We can just ignore it. We can end it here. We might. I think we'll move on to a different list. There's some other characters down here, but none of them are, you know, that impactful. I don't think One Punch Man is that interesting of a character. I don't think I'm wrong for saying that. Let's do anime tier list. That sounds interesting. Holy fuck, am I supposed to be able to see? Okay. We can maybe do this. There's a Marvel Rivals Google ad. I didn't even know they had those. Okay. We're going to try to do this. Shit tier, we don't need that. Damn, they got... you know it's a good list when they have Technolize on here. Technolize is a good anime. I'm going to put it in top tier. So the reason I put Technolize, for those who haven't seen it, on top tier, not god tier, even though I think it's amazing, is because it does have faults. It does have some like technical issues that they had. So, man, it's hard to see this shit, but you'll get used to it. They have a lot on here. Like, why do they have this one on here? I watched this. What is it called? It's like that panties one. Fuck, I sound like a weirdo for just saying it like that, but it's down here somewhere. I didn't give it a high score, that's for sure. Where is it? I don't even remember the name. I just remember watching it. I gotta go to my feed to figure out where the fuck I watched it. I watched it like 2 months ago, maybe. I'm coming up on it somewhere. Yeah, right here. What is this called? Shimoneta. Shimoneta. Okay. Yeah, weird fucking anime. It's kind of funny though. So I don't regret watching it. I'll put it. Yeah, mid tier. Bro, I can't even see them. Yeah, that's the issue. Hold on. Hold on. That might make it better. That's maybe a little better, but Boruto being the only one at the bottom, yeah, you know, happens. You seem like you drink kava. I don't even know what the fuck that is. What the hell? Elevate mood, well-being, produce a feeling. You know, maybe I do. I drink tea. I don't think I drink kava though. I'll take it as a compliment. Well, the thing is, I would drink kava. How about that? Zoom in the screen. All right, is this better? Can you guys see? Go Sick is on this list. I don't even know what that fucking is. Yeah, they had 300 anime on this list. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna come back and clip the panties scene. That's fair. Yeah, that's all I remember from it. They put panties on their head. That's the only memorable thing that really sticks out. It's a comedy one. It's basically like everything like ecchi is is not allowed in the world anymore in Japan, and that's the concept of the show. All right, I love Kimi no Todoke. This is god tier for me. So when we put these on the list, we need to think about them in their niche, like, or their genre. I think that's how we should view them. In romance, Kimi no Todoke is one of the best. I think it deserves to be up there. We got Lucky Star on here. Crap, they got so much good stuff. I'm putting Lucky Star mid tier above the panty one. I don't remember what it's called. Shimoneta, that's what it was. GTO is S. What is GTO? What is GTO? Give me the full name there. We have Psychopaths, top tier. I have watched Dan Da Dan. She wanted to cheer me up and I laughed so hard. Also the opening theme, yeah. Creepy Nuts. Again, sounds fucking weird when I say it, but that is actually the name of their band. Don't ask me why Japan's obsessed with giving their bands weird names in English, of course. Yeah, Creepy Nuts is a good band. Nana is A. Haven't seen Nana. I'll take your word for it. No, I'll give it high tier. You know, high tier for anything you guys say is really good, but I haven't seen. We'll give you that. Rank Demon Slayer, it's your favorite. Oh man, you're not gonna like what I have to say about it. Demon Slayer overall is not a good show, but the animation carries that thing like no fucking other. There it is. It's at the very bottom. So we're gonna put it mid tier. That's I think fair. Maybe that upsets everyone. Great Teacher Onizuka. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that looks like, so I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh, there it is. God tier. We'll give him high tier. Beck Mongolian Chop Squad. What the fuck is that? You're throwing out. This can't be real. Wow, you weren't kidding. Wow. What a name. Alright, I gotta watch that at some point. That's too good of a name for me to not watch. This is Weathering with You. Yeah. Tenki no Ko. Yeah, that's Weathering with You. I'm gonna give it top tier. I don't think it's god tier. They got Paranoia Agent, which I haven't seen, but I've been told it's high tier. Black Lagoon, mid tier. Probably right there. Monster, I would give top tier. It's too long. It's not worth a god tier in my opinion. Really good show though. This is the Berserk Shell. It's the 90s one. I'd say it's mid. The 90s one is okay. The animations is really, 90s. Even for 90s, it was pretty slow. Let's see. Cowboy Bebop, top tier. Put it like here. Put it here. Can we request to rate a show? Can I have Steins Gate? Okay. I think Steins Gate is on here. It'd be a crime to have 300 anime and not have Steins Gate on here. They have all of the Evangelion movies for some reason. All right, yeah, Steins Gate. I think Steins Gate deserves a high tier. I think it's pretty good. The problem I have with Steins Gate is not my problem, but it's what other people run into. Is it's pretty slow to start, and some people don't like that. I understand, but I thought it was really fucking good. I think high tier is fair. I think high tier is fair for Steins Gate. Demon Slayer 5 out of 10. That's why it's in the mid tier. I don't think it's a 5 out of 10. That's a bit strong. The story is a 5 out of 10. The animation's a 10 out of 10 though. So it kind of bounces out at like a 7. That's how I put Demon Slayer. The movie's fucking great. The Rengoku movie. Mugen Train. Just the fucking fight at the end makes it for me. 90s Berserk is peak. I would beg to differ. It still doesn't own. It doesn't. I know the manga and I like the manga. and I can't accept that it's not to the level I would want, is how I'd put it. Is Chainsaw Man on here? I would assume it'd be on here. Still a little, oh, this is Silent Voice. Silent Voice God tier. I don't need to elaborate on that. FLCL God tier. I'm just picking shit out now. This is Death Note. Give it a high tier. L Dying kind of ruined its mojo. This is Blend S. Why is Blend S on here? Give it a low tier. Maybe a shit tier. Aramanga Sensei. Sorry, my brother loves Aramanga Sensei. I don't know how many times he watched it. Shit tier. Code Geass. High tier. No, top tier. Behind Cowboy Bebop. I like that. SAO. Go fuck yourself. If anybody wants to argue about SAO, feel free. Pocket Monster. High tier. I'm just throwing shit on the board so we got something going. I'm still looking for Chainsaw Man. That's Cowboy Bebop again. That's Lane. Lane's top tier. We're only going to put one Evangelion on here. We ain't going to mess with all of them. Ghost in the Shell. I already know it's top tier. I haven't even seen it. Or Emo. Fuck off. Shit tier. Oh, Black Bullet. Black Bullet. I got to talk about that one. Relife's on here. I still don't see Chainsaw Man. We're going to talk about that one. Azumanga. Of course, we're going to talk about that. How nostalgic this is for me. That is your name. That's Clan Ed. Goblin Slayer. Domestic Girlfriend. FMA. 5 Tuban. Steins Gate Zero. I put Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero together. We'll say that. Yeah, I'm not seeing Chainsaw Man, but I bet it's on here. That's Keijo. Perfect Blue. This is so much nostalgia. I have this thing where like my brain is pretty good at remembering everything from an anime or anything I watch. So like just seeing an image, it all floods back to me. It's like a nostalgia trip for some of these I've seen. Yeah, okay, we'll start there. I don't know if Chainsaw Man's on here. I would give Chainsaw Man a high tier. I would not say it's top tier. I think it's relatively on base with other shonen, but it's a little better. I would prefer it over others. It's a bit. He's a bit of a perv in it. I get the joke. It's kind of funny, but it's a bit much sometimes. Like they just keep running it down. I'm seeing some top tier recommendations when they come up. Yeah, Entertainment District. Yeah, Entertainment District is the peak of Demon Slayer, and then it kind of funnels off. It doesn't completely plateau. It kind of just runs off and like stays. It plateaus at some point. It's still good. It's just not that great. FMA is on here. Yep. Angel Beats top tier. Agree with that. I would agree with that. Maybe low top tier. I don't know. High tier is actually where I'd put Angel Beats, I think. NHK is probably on here. That one terrorist anime is on here. Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I want to cover it though, because everyone just calls it the terrorist anime. They don't even call it by its name. What's my favorite anime? I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. JJK was mid. I put on high tier just because of the we're speaking of it as a shonen, and for a shonen, its technicality to its fights, it's top tier. Oh, Angel Beats is right there. I give it a high. Put it, yeah, right there. Last two arcs have been mid. I can't wait to see how the Infinity Castle are going to turn out. Yeah, the Infinity Castle from the manga is good. But again, it's just the animation's what carries Demon Slayer. It's not the story. The story's fine. It's not bad. It's just mid. It's just okay, you know? For a shonen at least. It's what you expect when you read a shonen, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So I got to talk about Black Bullet. I gotta make a video on Black Bullet because I, for no reason whatsoever, watched this entire thing during COVID in a day. and I've just been obsessed with it. I love this fucking thing. But the thing is, the author quit. He just stopped fucking doing it because people were ragging on him because it was like, it's like a very mid shonen, but it was good enough for me, and it was like edgy or whatever. It was just entertaining. I'm like, I like this. This is fun. But he quit. He stopped making shit. This is his only, I think, only manga, or sorry, light novel that he wrote. No, he's written more. This is his only like project, anime project. He stopped though because he got ragged on. He let the haters get to him and he stopped making shit. I fucking love this show. It's a decent shonen. It's fun to watch, but it'll never continue. So in his memory, I'm giving this above Demon Slayer. I would watch this shit again. It is pretty fucking mid, but I like it. Azumanga Daioh, best god tier. So again, we're doing this by genre, how they fit in their genre, like if they're god tier in their genre. Azumanga Daioh, 100% agree. It is in the comedic like parody. It's like Nichigo. All right, Nichijo. Yeah, it's in that realm. If you compare it to like a recent one was Shikanoko, the deer anime, was very fucking mid. It was not that entertaining. It was okay. It just was not that entertaining. It was trying to be like the Azumanga Daioh series, but it just wasn't as good. It just wasn't as good. Crippling Depression. This is we're tier listing anime right now. So the rant before the Azumanga Daioh one was about Black Bullet, which is a show that is incredibly mid, but it wasn't bad, and the guy stopped making it. It was sad. You let the haters get to him. Manga is peak compared to the 90s anime. Reevaluation. Yeah, the reason I put Berserk there is because of the manga. I was disappointed. I wanted more from a Berserk anime. That's kind of why. Yeah, my dear friend. Yeah, Shikonoko. Cyberpunk God tier. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I haven't seen it yet. You can hate me for it. I deserve it. I've just been putting it off because I know it'll be good. I also know it's kind of fucking sad. So that's part of the reason I've been putting it off. Oh, my bad. What's Azumanga Daioh about? It's hard to put into words. If you haven't seen Nichijou, that's how I would tell you. If you have seen Nichijou, I'd say it's similar to that, and it was before it. If you haven't, it's like a slice of life, but it's not. It's a kind of a parody of it, and they do weird shit. Like there's a fucking. I'll show you the clip. This might jog your memory. I think everyone's seen this clip. Gotta get the ads in.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
I wish I were a bird.
なんであんた英語喋っとるん？
娘がアメリカに行くので。
So that's Azumanga Daioh in a nutshell. That's why it's good. Yeah, Tula Blue is on here. I see it. Low tier. Sorry. My brother has this as a 10 out of 10 on his list. I've said it before. That is how I found Tula Blue. I wanted a show to watch, a good one, and this is what I found because for some fucking reason he said, I'm going to put this as a 10 out of 10. Bakemonogatari, God tier. Don't really have to explain that one. I have fucking 5 hours of content on it. Darling in the Franxx, shit tier. And I'm sorry for anyone that likes Darling in the Franxx because I did too until the end. And then I got pissed off because I hated the ending. I don't know why they did that with it. I don't know why they went that route. Domestic Girlfriend, God tier. I love Domestic Girlfriend. I would not put it in God tier though. It's a god tier soap opera. But if I have to consider the fact that there's other anime on this list, I put it high tier, okay? I think that's fair. I don't think I could validate myself as an anime critic if I put it in god tier. Everyone would fucking question the shit out of me. Can we just say that the voice actress who voiced Asuka from Evangelion also voiced Casca from Berserk? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Rank overflow? Whoa, that's not anime. we can't do that. We can't even talk about. I guess we could talk about it on YouTube, to be honest. There are hentai channels on YouTube, by the way. That always baffles me, the fact that those can exist. Obviously, they don't show things, but they do talk about them. How's it going, Aryan? I think that's how I say your name, right? Hello, visiting after watching your Making Sense of Monogatari. Hello, Mark. Hope you liked him. That is one of my favorite series. Perfect Blue is on here. And as a movie, anime movie, a god tier. It's everything you'd want from like a thriller, kind of a Inception type thriller. Yeah, Noobalicious, we agree. High tier for Domestic Girlfriend. It is a shit anime. Like, it shouldn't be that high, but the enjoyment factor makes it worth it. It trumps anything you could say about the story. Chio got shot in America in Osaka's imagination. Yeah, that's another. Let's look the clip up. I think it's this, yeah. That is not it. That is This is what you're thinking of, right? That is not it. I can't find the meme. Maybe this is it. That's not it either. Whatever. We're moving on. How about JoJo? This is part 1, right? Just part 1. If we're including part 2, I put it high tier because I love part 2, but part 1 is not super eventful in my opinion. We got Clanhead on here. Clanhead's a high tier. Yeah, I put it high tier just because of the ending. We're doing the whole series. We're not breaking them up by seasons. NHK, I'd say is high tier. I'd give it another high tier. Yeah, I know. Some people are like, oh, Berserk 1997 deserves to be higher. I disagree with you. Though we did get the Guts theme, you're right. That is worth it in its own way. Just found your channel yesterday and your video on FLCL is amazing. Big respect to your style and analysis. I'm glad you liked it. That's another banger video. Okay. We're running out of time here today. We got a ton of fucking anime here. I'm going to try to speed run a few. Relife, I give it high tier. Great romance. This is Your Name. Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm going to give this one same place as Weathering with You. They're actually pretty much similar in where I'd put them on a list. We're gonna do Naruto and Naruto Shippuden separate since they're so fucking long. Naruto Shippuden, we're gonna give it a mid under Demon Slayer. Naruto Original though, high tier. We're gonna put this one behind Angel Beats About Domestic Girlfriend. I haven't seen Beastars. I haven't seen Vinland. Kaguya-sama, top tier rom-com. Okay, let's see. Dragon Ball, I'm going to give it a mid-tier. It's under Lucky Star for me for sure. This is Maid-sama. This is a mid-tier. This is, okay, we'll give it to Berserk. Full Metal Alchemist is top tier. I wouldn't give it No, I'd probably. I don't know. I'll put it here for now. What else can we put on here really quick? Bleach. I haven't watched enough Bleach. Attack on Titan, high tier. Probably under Death Note. Castle in the Sky, top tier. Is there Princess Mononoke too? Erased, top tier. Psychopaths. Slam Dunk, holy, mid tier. Ping Pong, still haven't watched it. Your Lie in April, that's a crier. That's a crier. My Rom-Com, put it in high. Madoka, haven't watched it. Samurai Champloo, top tier. Let's see. We'll just put Evangelion. We'll grab this one, top tier. Gans, I'm told to watch it, still haven't. Kuroko's Basketball, under Slam Dunk. Alright. Spirit Away. Okay. Is Darker Than Black worth the watch? I'm the wrong person to ask. Somebody here loves Darker Than Black, though. Rogelio, okay. Yeah, I don't know where I'd find the clip. It might not be on YouTube, to be honest. AOT overrated? Depends who you ask. I've never really seen it as like the best anime, so I've always think I had a fair assessment of it. I didn't think it was overrated or underrated for me. Some people overrate it though. Some people underrate it though at the same time, so. Ghost Sick top tier. I'll give him a high tier because I haven't even seen Ghost Sick. That's another one I gotta look up later. Top Boruto, put this in shit. Is it on here? Oh, there's Redline. I'll put that in top tier. Where's Boruto? DxD, mid tier. Mononoke. Whatever. You know, we know Boruto's and shit. I don't think anybody questioned that. Anybody fighting for Boruto to be anything but shit probably needs to go and rewatch it, and they probably wouldn't because it's so fucking garbage. Yeah, okay. Like the content quality has dropped off a cliff and you sound depressed. Take some time if you can't enjoy life. Big fan, but burnout is real. I'm not burned out, I'll be honest with you. You mean I sound depressed now or in the videos? I have a deep voice, and when I do those voiceovers, I go pretty, not monotone, but I try to keep it a stable emotion. But no, I'm good. I'm not burned out. Watch your AOT vids. Never had such a succulent, yet fresh summary on AOT. Terrific job. I'm glad you liked them. Hunter x Hunter's second row, fourth. Oh, you want me? I'll give it top tier because I haven't seen it all. My dad showed me 1990s Berserk when I was 6. It was definitely an experience to say the least. That is an experience, huh? Did you understand it at 6? I assume not, but I don't even remember how censored they had the 97 cut. I know it obviously wasn't to the same level as the manga. They omitted certain parts. It's worse. It's still, yeah. Boruto is not. It's not good. Definitely not good. Socks just getting started. Yeah. I've only done this for almost 4 years, maybe. Grand Blue is the best summer anime. I haven't seen Grand Blue, but I'll take your word for it. Think you can do a making sense of Jiko?
Oh no.
What is a Jiko? Jiko anime. Is this like a... What is this? Confused. You say Jico and this? What is this? Is this some kind of like what's the word? Or this thing? Jico Sheen? This might be what you're talking about. Jico. Oh, okay. I gotta make the screen the fucking right size now. There we go. Is this what you're talking about? No, I still can't find it. Oh well. Alright. So, what time is it? I think this is blurry. Yeah. Alright. It's 6:51. End of today's live stream. No, I don't know what it is. You don't know? Oh, it might not even be anime. Oh, okay, I got you now. Yeah, so a couple updates. Yeah, now it's focused. There's a video coming out this Saturday. It's kind of just like a short analysis. I wanted to talk about what it was about. It was about people's infatuation with anime characters. So that's what this week's video is on. It's pretty short. It's not that long. But that's that. I think after that is Haibani Renmei. I'm making sense on that. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's all for this week. I'm gonna stream Monday. I've been playing Chained Together on Twitch. It's been a lot of fun. We're about a third of the way through. Hopefully we get farther this time. And then I'll be back Wednesday for a stream. If you guys, if you like Gamer Subs, this is just to let you know, they're having a 21% off this Friday for the next week, for full 7 days. If you use the normal code Sensei, you'll be getting 21% off instead of 10. So just so you know, if you guys wanted to use it, now would be a good time to. But that starts Friday. So yeah, thank you for all tuning in. Stay golden. I will. You as well. Pretty infatuated with anime characters. Yeah, so it's kind of like talking about why that happens and what that may mean. Yeah. Hopefully see you Monday, Navi. Yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, talking streams really fun, very informative and engaging. And that's why I like to do them. They're a lot of fun. They're a good break from me just staring at an editing screen and just, messing with audio clips all day. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you later. Enjoy the video Saturday. I'll probably be in the premiere chat. So hope to see you there.